Hello. We're up and running. I'll turn my bloody headphones down before I burst an eardrum. As you can see, as per usual, there's a bloody update. Should have double checked, but then I had to go to the shop, didn't I? Now we're just waiting on the update. This will be the longest 6 minutes of my bloody life. Anyway, hello, how is everyone doing? Hopefully tonight's stream will be a lot more better and a lot more smoother than last couple of weeks. And yes, that's another thing I forgot to open. Why is it when you've got so many things to open up, there's always that one thing you forget? There we go. Now that's opened. Hello, good day. Guten Tag, konnichiwa. Go away, Gizmo. Nope, go away. You'll make some good slippers, you would. Do you want to be his slippers? No, then go away then. Go up. Why do you wait until I start streaming? You've been sat on my chair all this time snoozing, and then as soon as I go record, you start fucking waking up. Go away. Yes. I really need to figure out how to put my mic somewhere. Because I've got, like, mortal ball screens now, and I would like to see what the hell is going on both of them. Maybe about there. That seems about right. Go away. At this rate, Cat, I'm going to take you to fucking English lessons. You can learn English, so when I'm telling you to fuck off, you understand what I'm saying. Or that, or learn to speak cat. Go away. Don't look at me like that. Nope. Nope, your eyes aren't going to work. Go away. Yeah. Don't encourage the cat. You should be saying goodbye, Gizmo, and then she might get the hint and leave me alone. She won't. She never does. And I'm just fed her as well, so you'd assume she would leave me alone even more, so wouldn't you, really? Yep. Not exactly the greatest start to a stream, though, is it, really? Waiting for an update was the Gizmo comes in and starts being tormentative. I mean, I should have double-checked, in all fairness, but then I went to the shop quickly. I had all my stuff semi-turned on because I had a quick cup of tea. Yep, she probably does want fussing, in all fairness, which is, you know, understandable, but she only wants fussing on her terms. Right now, she's led down on the floor behind me. I'd like to think eventually I'll play at some point today. But it's alright. I'm armed with a cup of tea and some Zeus liquid, so I'm good. Of course, they got that new PlayStation premium thing coming out in June, don't they? And I think my PlayStation Plus runs out in 6 days. Yeah, I'd like to think. I mean, when they came down the other day, he tested the line that went to the box, so like the whole line. Then he checked the line from the little box outside to the main gubbins. That was fine. Then he checked the gubbins, and that was fine. Now I'm connected to LAN. Okay. So he checked all the cables, and everything was perfectly fine. And he was like, well, there's no interference, there's no noise on your system, it's all very, quiet. And I was like, okay, well, that doesn't really help because, first and foremost, you check the bloody lines. And he said, so what did it say when you booked the appointment? I just said, well, it just said it had interference. Nothing more, nothing less, just interference. Didn't even give an error code or anything, so it's not like you can go buy anything. And he was like, okay, well, in this case, then the only thing I could think of is replacing the Wi-Fi box. I was like, well, yeah, that would be a good idea. So he went to do that. Of course, the first thing he mentioned, actually, when he came in, though, was how old the box was. We've had it for 9 years. Yeah. So even because he'd been doing the job for 7 months, apparently, and he's never seen a white one before. So that's quite funny. And I'll carry on with the main story for now, as I don't remember what I was doing. You just hate that when you're doing a game and you've stopped playing for a wee bit and you can't remember what the fuck you're supposed to be doing. Of course, I gotta figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to be going now. Yeah, so he said he hadn't seen a white box for a very long time, and it's quite unusual to see one. And we were set, and I turned around and said, "Yeah, well, I did hear about people are supposed to be getting like some type of an upgrade or something on like boxes, like existing customers." And he was like, "Oh yeah, you don't want one of those; they're rubbish." And I can't remember how many people he said he had to deal with, but he said he's had to go to a few of them to deal with the boxes, and said, "Did you want the hub free, because that one works like so much better." So I think we've got our hub free now, which is in a nice sexy black colour, as opposed to the badly stained white piece of crap we've had. But I honestly don't think it would be the box, though. I mean, we've had it for 9 years. It's worked basically all this time. Why would it stop working the last 3 weeks? Just seems a bit odd. But, hopefully so far. I mean, I've been streaming for 11 minutes and 25 seconds so far. Yeah, pretty much ours as well. So your one is as old as ours, and they're kind of like an obsolete one now. But yeah, ours was white. Yeah, I don't need to speak to him. But yeah, ours was white, stroke tobacco stained as well. And he said he hasn't seen a white one at all when they're that old. So, if you want to upgrade, I suggest you do so. You might get better results. Because admittedly, since we've changed it, I have actually had better results. Even on VPN, I was getting over 300. Now, I'm supposed to speak to someone. Oh, yeah, Zoe. Is Zoe in here? No Zoe. mean, yeah, assuming so. I mean, I've always, just had those speeds, but then I've always had this box, so it was kind of fucking obvious, really, wasn't it? Um, but yeah, I tested it the other day with one of those speed test things, and yeah, speeds were, vastly improved. So I suppose in some ways it just goes to show that sometimes having a new Wi-Fi box or something can actually be quite beneficial, I suppose.
Over here, Emily.
But yeah, so far so good. Nothing's happened, so let's keep it that way.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times I would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Genoa, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at plain sight. Further east, to the more sacred lands. He would have liked that. He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless. Vala was stubborn. Yeah, she seemed like that. It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the floor.
Gizmo's useless. Should I tie her to a spear?
Gathered its seeds.
Well, too late. She disappeared. Can't find her. Sorry, was that a yes? Don't worry, she's escaped now.
From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I am the child who lived. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms.
People don't say like that anymore, do they? They don't say, I am with child. They just say, I'm pregnant now, don't they?
And I forgot to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure. Also, for not giving up on him. He always knew.
Cindy's 89 says, I got a bun in the oven.
Yep. I don't hear that one as often as well.
I promise to look after him.
I remember a friend of mine used to say she has an alien inside, which was quite funny because it's like the alien, isn't it? Chest bursters.
Charlie was again.
Yeah, we probably won't.
Now, we need to build the fabrication terminal to install the new override on the spear. And then we'll use it on the sunlight and get ready for an entrance for Vala.
Cindy's 89 says, that's a cool way of saying that.
Yeah, I thought it was quite funny as well. Got a little chest burster inside of me. Oh, that's nice. I gotta find my fucking room again. Where is my room? There we go. Well, it's not my room, it's this bloody bench thing, isn't it? The fabrication. Oh yeah, I've got to override. The fuck is X? Can I do anything else? Eventually, my goal is to do them all. See which ones I can do and which ones I can't do, really. I've been slacking by the looks of it.
Cindy89 said, same here, JXX.
I've got 4 there I haven't discovered. And then 3 there I need to do. So I've caught up a wee bit now, at least. But yeah, I keep forgetting to do it. I don't... you didn't have to do it in the first one, if I remember correctly. You just kind of just did the cauldron and you could just do it. So it's a bit random to where you have to do it this way around. Not that it's an issue. It's kind of fun. Little annoying, though, however.
Busy. My studies are a good distraction. Especially
She's an oddball.
now.
But then I'm an oddball. Oddball make the best people.
And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too. We won't let that happen. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
If it's picking a better hairstyle, I'll help.
You mentioned
'Cause
there
it's-
was something you need help with?
Well, that, isn't it? It's weird.
So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed the old worlds used it to control
There's
fire,
no wrong being oddballs.
fire.
They make the best people.
The whole thing was shut down. But data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco. Another Pharaoh facility? No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the wrong winds blow. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to. So, where in San Francisco is this facility? That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Will you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am. Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in there.
That's open to interpretation. I am adequate.
I should get going. Be
Go
ready
away,
for my
Cap.
son, okay? I won't let you down. I know. And like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in Lifehack. We'll find the data you after. I appreciate it.
She makes me think of Johnny 5. She's always after more input.
Cindy89 said, we're having a debate on if the world has brown hair or ginger. What's your thought?
Brown hair or ginger? Well... Ah, Jesus Christ, Cat. Don't fucking make me jump like that. Fuck off! Wait, where's my water bottle? See this? You see what this is? I'm ballsy today. Go on, go away. Go, skip. Thank you. Well, in the previous game, the first one, I'd say it was more ginger. In this one, I'd say it's definitely kind of has more characteristics of brown, doesn't it? I'm gonna say brown with ginger highlights. That's what I'm gonna say. Now I'm gonna get her outside, so we got a bit of natural colour in. Just as soon as I've unstuck myself.
59 said, okay, thanks for your thought.
Okay, I need to find a sunlight to override it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with brown with sort of light gingery brown highlights. That's what I'm gonna say.
Better head up the mountain.
Well, that's a long walk. Oh, I gotta go all the way over there. It's fast travel. Make life easier.
Alva said one of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better go to the campfire later while I'm here. Hey, Alva? I'm in Landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can.
Oh, I thought I was doing the story mission. I must have switched then.
Aloy,
Alright, well, we'll do this one first then.
I'm here. I just passed a quick mission probably, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the Atway Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data on the river. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak
Well, he should win a Golden Globe for his acting. I mean, crikey, talk about obvious.
Dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead.
Said, looks like she wiggled her bum as runs.
We need to find a way in.
Yep, she definitely does like wiggling her bottom when she runs. Occasionally I catch myself staring. Well, if there's normally stuff to pick up, that means there's something gonna go down.
Cindy89 said, it was Jay that noticed that.
I noticed literally the first second I played the game when I ran for the first time. I'm even convinced she shakes her bum a bit more than she did in the first game as well.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
Never is.
Whoa, that thing is huge.
That's what she said.
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that thing.
I'll wait here.
Get the
Okay.
door closed in.
I'm with you.
Can't shoot you with that thing in the way. God, I've got you talking, my phone going off from Camp Keenan, and the audio on this is a wee bit loud in my earlobe. Settings. Audio. Let's turn it all down to 50. Don't you fucking start, cat, making a lot of noise. Oop, shit. Let's try that again. There we go. Down it goes. Okay, that's a bit too quiet now. Let's turn the speech up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I'll do for now. We'll see. Why not? Oh, okay. Have to do it the old-fashioned way. But yeah, I'm pretty sure in the first game, she didn't wiggle her bum as much as she does in this game.
He's
Giggle bum. Jiggly bum, I'm assuming, but yes, you can't.
There. Console. See if it has anything on the violin.
I've actually got a few figurines to do with her. I need to get more paints though before I can really go crazy.
Cindy89 said, sounds good.
Well, we officially have broken the time frame to last type of stream. 35 minutes so far. So that's not bad. Be better if you stopped meowing. Yes, it would.
Cindy89 said, I noticed that out of all the girls in this Harrow has the smallest boobs.
Let's go. Shouldn't take us long to get to the
She
tower.
does. Yeah. I think the top I'm wearing as well seems to make her a bit more streamlined. But yeah, she definitely does appear to have the smallest of
So
busts.
what was that other system Recorded mentioned? Omu Wamba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to Leviathan, a system that manipulated floods to defend the
But as I was saying last time I was playing this, though, if you think about it, with the constant dangers they have to face, with all the machines and the harsh environment and stuff, you would assume that they'd all be quite.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
You would assume they'd be all quite buff and stocky and toned, and obviously breast tissue is just basically fat, isn't it? So she's probably worked out such a degree that she's actually lost it. But then there are mods for that. Do a little save or something here. Yeah. Yeah. Now where did she bugger off to?
Cindy89 said, detest the one area she is lacking in.
It is, isn't it?
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
Who's trying to hold us?
Up we go.
Where the fuck am I supposed to be fucking going? in some ways her bust though kind of matches her though, doesn't it? Really, like it doesn't look out of place.
Glinthawk. Great.
Did it see us?
I don't think so, but we'll have to be careful.
You say that, but we both know I'm gonna have to fight it regardless of how careful we are.
How are we going to get across?
Well, that beam looks promising.
The beam that I've already brought down 5 seconds ago.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Ooh, I can see my house from here.
Glinthawks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, not fall off the tower.
How am I supposed to sneak past them?
Said, if there's not that I think she should have a size up or two, give her a bit more curvature to her.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Maybe one, maybe two more cups up.
The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the mind.
Up this way.
Yeah, maybe a cup or two. Just to give her a little bit more of a womanly figure. Trouble is, most of the outfits in this game, none of them are really flattering for her either.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
You can do it, Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
Right. Of course. Super easy.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over.
Aloy!
I'm okay.
Yep. I realized my boo-boo after I jumped. I was supposed to break the debris first, then jump. Nope, not me.
The tower.
I'm too impatient.
Should be able to cross over. But we are going to have to jump.
After you. Aloy!
I'm okay. Okay. We should be able to make it to the other side. Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right.
Let's see if she squidges.
Aloy? Can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva. You can do it.
Go on, jump and squidge.
Said, then should be in a bikini
Please
with
don't
sport
break.
bra and short shorts.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all her costumes, none of them are...
Alva!
She died. No, she didn't. But yeah, I think
Way to fall.
it would have been funny if you fell. Yeah, none of her costumes in this game are very flattering, unfortunately. But obviously, I believe the first one's on PC, and you can download mods. And with mods comes great responsibility, doesn't it, really? As obviously, you can do all sorts, can't you? Enter code. Okay, I'm assuming I'm supposed to read one of those doohickeys then, maybe. Yeah, pretty much the same, if not less. Funding date, month, and year. So that was 10.
Which is the 10th month of the year.
2020 something, didn't she say?
Cindy89
That's it.
said, don't you give him ideas, Hee.
I'll try my best.
That's not it.
Okay.
That didn't work.
I'm sure she said the year was 2020. It doesn't give me the year of the company on that one.
When did you say the company was founded?
October 2023.
2023. Okay. Could have just told me that at the start, but never mind. 2023.
Got it. Door should be unlocked now. Any of the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omaramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management.
Though I like this costume because it showed her hips off a little bit, which kind of does give her more of a feminine look.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Eileen and her father didn't know was gonna go on. But it seems like covering up Omaramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's locked.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft.
Always like a good shaft.
Let's see where this leads.
To another shaft?
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay. Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so what happened?
Not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or
Cindy89
forbidden.
said,
Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
Oh, pissant. I mean, why did you do that, you stupid twit? There we go. I'm assuming, yeah. There we go. I couldn't possibly understand why they spilled their drinks for. They must have agreed with me with they like a good shaft.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Cindy89
Yeah,
said,
it's just a long way up.
dirty-minded and loves to get shafted.
Yep. Should call them a turkey, really, because they like to be stuffed.
Cindy89 said, That Cindy.
It probably is. Uh, okay, maybe I wasn't supposed to jump there then. Ah, it was right above me and I didn't see that there a second ago. There we go. Get up there. Get it up. Fuck, I haven't played it for such a long time. I can't remember how to bring out my grappling hook thing. I know to do it like that, but
That's what she said.
oh, they should have anti-fall when you're oh god damn it. They should have anti-fall when you're you know, use your axe or something. Suicide. Okay, maybe it's X then. Because I worked on that, so maybe it's X. We'll try X.
Cindy89 said, Is painless.
Yep. And an amazing song. I was right, it was X.
How about you, Alva? Any
Suicide is painless. It brings on many changes. There we go.
That's done with. Okay, the shafts.
Meow, meow.
Quietly. It'll be your
I'm just gonna put my spear in the shaft.
Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Okay, but whoa! Oh, I can reach the ladder now.
Cindy89
Be right up,
said,
Aloy.
Yes, it is an
Looks like there's
amazing
another
song.
floor
Now
above.
you have free singing.
Might be Eileen's office.
Okay.
It was, yeah, it was a brilliant song. Of course, the only reason why I knew of it was from MASH, when I used to watch MASH. And, I mean, even that show was brilliant, but I only ever heard the tune. And I was like, that's a really good tune. I like that. I wonder if I can, like, you know, find it, like as an MP3 or something. So I was doing my research, trying to find the actual song itself. And when I found it, and found out the song was about suicide, I was a bit like, huh? I mean, really?
Said, You and Sam said that at the same time what made Steph and Amy spray their drink.
Another locked door. We'll figure out the passcode.
It's brilliant. It was funny though.
I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
Isn't that what you call a woman with like a wonky leg, Eileen? Now I'm assuming there must be a code. Will you get out of the way when I'm trying to scan? I don't want to scan your forehead. I could do what? Is the code going to be the same? It just did, but it didn't say anything. And her head was the bloody way the first time. So, 6.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
So the last pedestal. So that'd be the last numbers then. 625.
Cindy's 89.
Water purification.
Taller woman
Must be the
who had
H2
one
flow.
leg aliens.
That's right.
H2 flow. Their early inventions of strange things.
2.
How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
All the numbers are ancient. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Oh, for fuck's sake, phone. Will you shut up, you pissing annoying thing? Right, now I've got to try and figure out the fucking order. So we had 6, 25, 40, 2. 25 was the last number. So we'll try 40 first. 2, 6. And then it was 25. I mean, I was surprised I did that first time.
I can almost see the whole city from up here.
Normally I'm a bit of an idiot, but never mind. Not gonna complain.
Must have been Eileen's. Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
It's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair,
Cindy's
and
89.
worst daughter in the
Said,
world.
you're
Security
good.
had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth, but I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data, Leviathan. Yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there.
Sorry, I had to laugh at that one.
Climbing all the way up?
You're gonna be alright. Yeah, because down is always easier than going up. Yes, it certainly is.
Thinking about it?
Especially when you have a parachute.
You're mine! Taking you with me. Got it.
No, maybe I already grabbed it then. Right then. I'm pretty sure, whilst I was just listening to that woman talk, was that the... Yeah, that must have been the legendary armor that I picked up then. From doing those guys' missions for the armor. Must have done. I could have sworn it looked different, but clearly I was wrong. Let's get rid of these annoying little explanation marks. Little detail ones as well. Do 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 do. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain, coming round the mountain. How many stat points do I actually have to spend? 29 apparently. Yeah, the fuck have I got 29 points to spend? I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I'm still a bit confused to why I've got 29 points. I don't remember having 29 last time. Right. I have no idea what to spend them on. I'll do that later. Right. I always keep pressing X thinking it will allow me to go travelling, but I'm supposed to press the R2 button. But I keep forgetting that.
I see, Chen.
I mean, it's a bit obvious you can see me. I'm still right in front of you.
Cindy's 89 said, easily done.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things, isn't it? Like in some ways it would be great if all games had a universal setup when it came to their controls. Obviously that wouldn't work for all games because like obviously if you had say like a driving game wouldn't match up with that of say like this. But yeah, I mean yeah, alright, it says at the bottom of the corner what I'm supposed to press, but half the time you just don't recall that information, do you? But I shall get Halo to the top of the summit, should we call it, and then I shall stop for a few minutes to go and make a drink and potentially a bathroom break. But right now I've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes and I've had no issues.
Cindy's 89 said, no feud on team.
Right then, I shall stop here for a few moments and get a drink. Wow, what? What's a wowing moment? Oh, just click you fucking. Oh. I really do have a big forehead. Maybe I should kind of wear a wig or toupee. There's a bit of shine there as well, isn't there? Right, anyway. I shall leave you to it for a couple of moments as I go and make a drink.
Said, you have been streaming for over an hour with no problem.
Yep, an hour and 6 minutes and 50 seconds so far to be Pacific, and I've got 0 errors. Looking at my information, the last log I had was 2 hours ago, and that was the latest live streaming Industrial Reporters live, which is rubbish. But yeah, no errors, no nothing so far, so good. Certainly very happy on that one, that's for sure. Okay, that was a bit random. Right then, so I shall be back in a few minutes' time once I've made a drink and been to the toilet. See you in a bit. once more into the fray. Alrighty then. Overrider Sunwing. Oh yes. I've got to make a birdie mine.
Cindy's 89 said, yay.
It's not really a yay moment though, is it really? It's more like a, oh, alright, fair enough. Got nothing else to do. Yeah, well, yeah. Don't mind me, bird, I'm just sticking my thing in you. Ooh, now I get to mount it. You like a good mounting? Hi-ho, Silver, away! This isn't flying, this is falling with style. Ooh. Hold X to fly forward.
Cindy's 89 said, no, it has a yay moment, it has so family
Whoa.
time, Amy just
Head rush.
sprayed Lewis.
Tilda? I'm in
Amy
the air.
just sprayed Lewis.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the
Let's hope that's not the only facial Lewis got today.
to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tallnecks. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it. There's a Tallneck. Need to get on top of its head.
Press O to slow down and hover in place. R1 to ascend, R to do descend.
Know how to land this thing.
Cindy's 89 said, well,
Made
it
it.
has not
Just
like
got
you
over
give
it.
her a favor.
Yeah. It's probably the only relationship I know of the woman gives the male the facial.
Okay, Tilda. Hop over in the Tallneck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regalla's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I wanted.
How about just select the Sunwing core? To use it, press X. Hang on, press tap or left to select the Sunwing core. Tap down to use it. Kind of like when I just summon my normal mount then.
Whoa! I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Fuck me, yeah. You me both. Whee! I can do barrel rolls. Gyro thingy, whatever you call it, is upside down. So I have to push up to push down to go up. Come on, fly. So X to go forward, back to go up, forward to dive. Triangle is a barrel roll. And I press circle to stay in place or to slow down.
Here's the energy cell. Right on its hands back. Got the cell. Now on to the grove.
And where's the grove?
Should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. We should be able to pick up more from the Harris I fly to. Be useful. Even after I deal with Rebecca.
I wish I could take over the big bat. That would be cool. I think you can only actually take over the this one. I think it's the only flying one you can actually have in this entire whole game, which would be unfortunate because they should at least give you a couple of options. Maybe they'll do it in a what you call it. We'll think of the word eventually. Update. Oh, here we go. Drop the something. Yes, it was. It was very lovely.
Here it goes. Is that? It's Aloy. She flies on the wings of the Ten. The tide has turned. Push through.
There you go, a bit of T-porn for you.
End of the line, Hakon. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that?
Cindy 89 said, "It certainly was sweetheart."
I'd try my best. Or at least I do my best. I tried to do my best.
Let's settle this. You and me. Easy to say when you're atop a machine. Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down. Fine. I accept your challenge. And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish this thing. We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
At first, for a second, then I thought someone interfered, like instantly, as soon as he said that. Barrel bombies.
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
Hmm.
This is where it ends.
I thought she was going to say this is Sparta then.
It is. Soon your blood will be mine.
Oh fuck, I thought I didn't reload.
In Space Nine, said, don't she met Galo, she is a badass, she will kick ass.
Too right, she will.
Alright, next idea.
Ooh, big bada boom. And she's diddly done.
Here I am again, on my knees before bullets and cowards. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who threw him on the wings. You who challenged her by our rights. You must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my Martians. Or was.
He's dangerous, alright? Maybe that's exactly what I wanted. Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about? Whether you live or die.
And there's the question. If I kill her now, I could be potentially fucking up something in the future. If I don't kill her now, she could potentially fuck something up for me. I'm gonna go with her surviving.
Forgive me for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything I can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
Plus, I'm a man down.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm
be that Silas, isn't it?
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of the dogs.
I mean, fair play. Doesn't he have a low voice though? It's like clear the room. His voice is quite gruffy.
You say try.
With all gone, I have a chance to build the future I've dreamed of. Something to task.
Then at least about arm battle.
But is it going to be more flattering than the armor I'm currently wearing now, I wonder? Probably not.
Cindy89 said, yes, he does expect them better than some people who have girly voices.
Yeah, you don't see many people, blokes with sort of gruffy voices these days, do you? Unless you're Barry White. And then he can just make people have a, conceive just by talking to them.
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with. No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon we've developed. Because I know the only way of being Zeus, and getting the copy of Apollo that's unleashed. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Quincy. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
Cindy89 said, yes, he can. It essay
Tilda,
goes
you
with
there?
romantic song for
I
date
did it.
night.
Silence is on board.
Yeah, it definitely is a good romantic song as a major go-to, isn't it?
Maybe I can fly. Let me see if there's something to do for you back.
I believe I can touch the sky. Let's have a look at this outfit he gave me then. Mm. I mean, it's not exactly the most flattering, is it? Maybe I should actually see if I can find any new armors and stuff, because I haven't looked for a while, and I've done a few bits and pieces.
Cindy89 said, she is too covered up for my liking.
Yeah. I suppose in some ways I feel like when you play some like role playing games, don't they? Like RPGs. Like you'll be a male in the game. So we'll go like World of Warcraft, which is probably a good prime example. You'll get a piece of armor for a male, and it's like a typical massive chest piece of armor. Then as a female character, you go to it, and it's like a sports bra. But it's the same armor, it has the same name, same stats, everything. And yet, for some bizarre reason, it's completely different in size, which kind of, doesn't make sense. Obviously, in this game, it's not quite the same concept, because obviously she is the only character you get for. Which kind of makes sense, in all fairness. But, yeah, I feel like where I think games go wrong is I feel that they should have it should be kind of I can't think of the word, but basically, instead of being one or the other, it should be a mixture. So the player themselves has the opportunity. So if the player, i.e. me in this case, if I wanted her to be in something a bit more, you know, feminine or masculine, or shows up her curves or her body more, then that should be my prerogative. But at the same time, it should have a variety of things. Obviously, I know in this game they're using armor is not like a conventional type of armor. Like in this case, she's got some trousers on, some leather with bits of bones and stuff on. So I get their type of armor isn't going to be like chainmail, and it's not going to be that type of stuff, but it's more of a, you know, a futuristic-y type armor. But I feel like they could give you at least more variety, or at least mix and match.
Yes, the player should be able to choose how they look.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Aloy is Aloy. You can't do character customization. You know, you can add face paints to her and, you know, and things like that. So the character herself is going to be universal. So I feel like they could put different armor sets in there that have a variety of looks to them to allow the player to pick. Most of the sets I've seen, like when I'm playing video games, 9 out of 10 times I will always pick a female to play as. There's no particular reason, I just do. I'm like, well, if I'm a bloke, I'd rather play as a female, because if I'm going to be staring at the back of a character, I'd just rather stare at the back of a female. No particular reason. But occasionally I'm like, yeah, well, if I have a female, you know, it would be nice if she, you know, looked slightly, you know, cuter, or, you know, did show a little skin off. You know, that should be my prerogative. But a lot of places and people kick up such a stink, you know, like when they say, oh, it's just discrimination, or, you know, it's, I can't say the word. I know what the word I want to say, but I can't say it. Oh, God. I can't think of the word. My brain's just gone, nope, fuck you. We'll just go with sexist, because that's the only way I can really think of it. And yeah, in some cases, I would agree with that. Like, you play a video game, and say, for instance, like the new Harry Potter game's coming out shortly. It's like, in that game, you don't expect the characters to be dressed in scantily dressed, leather PVC cat suits and whips and all sorts. So that's kind of understandable. But it's sometimes some developers will put something like that in those games, and I feel like that is inappropriate because it doesn't fit with the time. It doesn't fit with the scenarios of when the game's based. But like here, I'm assuming it's like the temperatures in this area are a lot more warmer than they are today because of global warming. So I would assume the armors and the way the people are within this world would be slightly different. I also wouldn't be surprised that certain laws that we have currently now would be just non-existent in this world, so to speak. But I might just be me, but that's how I see it as.
Think it should be the same for girls and boys, as the boys can be sexy and topless just as girls.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like, if they make... I think the way they could do it is... And I know it would be more troublesome to a certain degree to the developers to do that. But I feel like, yeah, they should do that. So, like, you can have two armors. You'd have 4 pieces of armor, which is the same piece of armor. So you have 2 pieces of armor for the male. One normal, conventional, and then one slightly, you know, sexy, show his pecs and stuff off. And then the women's armor should also have 2. One that's, you know, more covered up and conventional, and one that's a little bit more sexy, shall we say. That way the player has the choice. So if he wants to, he can. I mean, take Cyberpunk, for instance. They did it in their game where you can pick your gender, in the sense, which is quite cool. it was another game I was playing just recently, but I can't remember which one it was now. But they did the same. So you can have a female-looking character with a male voice and class yourself as he or them or type thing. So developers are starting to do these type of things. Now, me personally, I don't really care if you want to call yourself they or them, even though you're an individual person and they and them, represents multiple people. And I don't care if you're a woman and you see yourself as a man or vice versa. Christ, I don't care if you're a bloke and you think you're a fucking giraffe. I really don't care, But I feel like it's nice that video game companies are including those people. And that's good, But, I feel like they kind of need to understand that if you see someone who looks like a woman, you're going to refer to them as ma'am, madam, miss, mrs, whatever, until they correct you. And there's a way to correct you, with not such hostility, because you don't know them, so you're just going to go by default. I mean, you look at me and you go, oh yeah, he's a bloke. Well, I could turn around and go, actually, I see myself as a woman. But you don't know until I've told you. So I feel like that. But I know a lot of developers have been taking a lot of heat because of their games where they don't put these. And he's a cute little shark as well. But I know a lot of developers are trying to keep everyone happy, but when you try to make one group happy, you end up alienating another group. And then when you try to keep the original group happy, you alienate another group. And I think it's just going to be one of those things where it's just always going to be the same. Like you try to you try to make someone happy, but you're always going to disappoint somebody. And I think that's why when it comes to PC games, it's so much more better, because you got mods. You can mod your games. You can go crazy. You can try to figure out where your base is. Where's it? There, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, so if you want the choice of, having these type of things, because you have mods, you can do it. I mean, I've done it on 90% of my games, but I don't always do it for, sexy clothing. Sometimes I might just mod a game. For instance, on my PC version of Monster Hunter World, I'm fighting gigantic cats. All the monsters are cats. Some cats with wings, some cats without wings. I did have Thomas the Tank Engine on there for a bit. That was quite funny. So mods on games, not only can they allow you to, it just gives you such an opening. And I think developers are slowly but surely come to realization that not everyone wants their game to be the same. They want to have more freedom when it comes to the clothing or their genders. And they're getting there slowly. It's going to take more time. But yeah, I think the best way to make everyone happy would just be to include it all. So if you want something a bit more risque or less risque, or something that's butch and masculine, then you should have that choice. But I feel like when it comes to games like these, where you've kind of got a set character, I think those kind of things can still be inputted into the game, but I think they would also come down to if it would be acceptable in that universe of game. So it's one of those kind of things, isn't it, really? Was they supposed to have gone up further? There we go. Just on the other side, wasn't I? Oh, time for a sip of me tea.
Now you're focused, buddy, who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in the room.
Got it. Thanks. Well, Silence. Looks like you finally found a door you can open the family.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to read more. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation of your plans for the things.
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me. Here is proving that.
I doubt that's very difficult.
Now I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can rid us inside that base.
Halo, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing. The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base. But she can.
Accompanying you peeps isn't worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you?
Why not? Let's be honest.
Does the weapon work? Not self-destructive?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and only improved its design and output.
How can you be sure?
Careful demonstration.
Enough, both of you. We're in this
God, they're like children, aren't they? Bickering.
I'm going to end. Telling said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
Am I the only one that that reminds me of one of those Ghostbuster packs? I mean, doesn't it look like one of them? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it gives me Ghostbuster vibes. Right, let's have a look at these. Maybe I should do some pointage in machines.
Cindy89 said, yes, that assault pistol talk back it is very Ghostbuster.
Yeah. Makes me wonder at what age do kids stop talking back? Because I don't remember when I stopped talking back to my mum. It's always the bickering. But I think it comes down to if you've got one that, instigates it, it doesn't help. As it just makes it more annoying.
Said, some don't ever stop.
That is extremely true. Yeah, some just never stop or grow up, do they really? What does that do? Chain burst. Most of your resolve against multiple enemies damage change from one enemy to another within 15 meters. Can't say I really use those weapons. Can't really say I've used Valor. That might be useful, having some healing when I do stealth kills. Not that I've done a lot. I know I used to use the bombs so much more on the last game. Don't really use it all that often on this one. Range attacks deal more damage when you are dangerously wounded. Can't say I really like to be low health. I feel like I'd rather have that gun still doing main. Let's see, what else do I can pay for? Unleash an entire clip about while immobilized. Okay, that one actually might be somewhat useful. I don't really bother with knockbacks. Okay, that one might be quite useful. Do you know what? I've literally have not eaten a single bit of food in this game. But I'm going to have to buy that one to be able to get the next one, which will allow me to craft tools, traps, and poisons. I don't think it's going to include the bows, but it will suffice. Okay. I have spent all my points. I'm pointless. I know what I meant.
Zombies 89 said, "That is not good you have to eat to keep your energy up."
Well, I believe they give you... I know I got food somewhere. I can never remember where it's under. Tools, maybe? But I think the food gives you kind of like buffs as well. But I think I literally ate one piece of food because it was part of a mission. And that was pretty much all I did then. I just didn't bother after that. It's somewhere. I'm not sure where it is, but maybe it's like buy one and they just eat it. What was it under here, maybe? No. I know it was somewhere. But yeah, I've only like eaten one bit of food once in the game, and that was for part of a mission. And I haven't done it since. Oh no, I didn't actually pick up that drone, did I? I already had the drone. For a second then I thought I had picked up a new one, but I didn't, did I? It was one I had already got earlier on.
Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Galen,
I feel like this is like the last main story mission by the seams of it then.
You do? What?
Cindy's 89 said, "Dear sweetheart,
Tell them help me get in touch with Beta. He's told me something important.
Yeah, well, the way I
The
see,
installation
the way they're
is
talking about it,
closed
does seem like it.
here. Once we're inside, I need you to screw off a little virus and destroy it. This will activate explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Xanthian.
how?"
Go over all the data Beta left behind. She knew how to do it. I'm sure you want to.
All right, but why?
What am I trying to do? Find information. That's it. Anything tells us that's what it is. Silence is right now. There's no one I can take on board.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
I will give my left arm to make her safe. Oh, wait, hang on. I will give my right arm to keep her safe.
Almost time to go after Beta and Gaia. Might be good to check up on Eric first.
Yes, I feel like this is the last. May not be the last, but it's pretty damn close by the seams of it. Or at least that's what the vibes I was getting.
Cindy's 89 said, "She can have my whole body to keep her safe."
Now, are you talking about Aloy or the young lady in white? Because that's who Aloy is saying to keep safe. Or both.
Very well.
Yeah, I really can't be bothered to speak to all of them as an optional thing. Nah, let's just go. It's an optional thing. We've now officially hit 2 hours with no issues. I'm guessing he can't pick me up from here.
Cindy's 89 said, "Aloy or Alexandria?"
Yeah. Alright, let's save was I'm. I'm not sure there's going to be any more new outfits, but it's worth checking out, isn't it, really? I like the purple on that one. No, nothing really new there. I'm pretty sure I've seen all these weapons before because I've just been ignoring blue ones these days now. No, nothing really new there. I'll sell some of this rubbish though. Gotta make sure I don't actually accidentally sell some of me animal stuff in it. But that should do. Right, let's go to the rendezvous. I like he just grabs me and then kind of flings me on his back.
Aloy, it's Kotallo. It seems the Sky Clan's troubles didn't end with Chakotay's crumbling pride. I've heard some in the bulwark need help. Better than the one who flew on the wings of the dead.
Cindy89 said, shame men couldn't you do that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be more specific on shame men can't do that. What do you mean? Pick someone up and fling them over onto their back? I'm pretty sure men can do that. So it must have been something else you meant.
Cindy89 said, shame men couldn't you pick us up and throw us on their backs?
Yeah, they can. It's easy. Men have been doing it for years. Yeah, typical. The place I need to go, I've never actually been to. I mean, that's kind of fucking obvious, obviously, but nowhere near I can really travel to. And I was going to make myself a drink as well. Oh well, I'll just take me time and soul there then, I suppose. Why do I need to fly lower for?
Cindy89 said, it would be a fun way to get a piggy back.
Yeah, definitely would be a fun way. Obviously, to be picked up and to be thrown onto a back in such a way for a piggyback, it might be a bit tricky. But I think there's some people out there who's got the strength to do something like that easily. Now I'll get to this location, and then I shall go make a drink. What do you mean I'm leaving the play area? Oh, I'm assuming I'm not allowed to just fly directly there.
Cindy89 said, "Okay, sweetheart."
I've obviously got to go to a location to get to said location. I always hate when they do that, when they don't really specifically point that part out. Because now it's like saying the rendezvous, the place I have to rendezvous is like fucking miles away. Yeah, see, I was supposed to have gone there apparently. It's always annoying when they do that. It's like, oh yes, you have to go over to this location. She go, all right, well I'll fucking go to that location. You're on your way there. And goes, actually, that's going out of the play area. What you should have done was gone to this location, which then involves a cutscene video, which will then take you to said location. Why not just take me to location first of all? Come on then, birdie, pick me up and fling me up. Ah. And it doesn't help, the bloody thing keeps changing. Arr. Right, I'm going to go and make a cup of tea now then, if it's going to be a bit of a bugger and keep messing me about. So, I shall be back in a few minutes' time. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, it is extremely annoying when they do that. I wish they didn't, but yeah, what can you do? Right then. Alright then, so I shall see you in a little bit. See ya. Right, I am back. Yes, I'm back. Tell some men, tell some men. Right, now I have to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing on this. Because it doesn't help that the thing keeps changing. It's now saying I have to go over here, when a minute ago we were back there. What the hell? Right, let's just fast travel there and see what happens, shall we? That's a weird one.
Cindy's 89. Said, okay.
Because it's saying I need to go down here where I was flying, and it was like, obviously the only thing I can think of is maybe because I was coming to this wall area, because it was down here, wasn't it? So maybe because I was coming to this area here, it was saying like out of bounds and wouldn't let me continue to fly past. That's what I think was going on. I feel like the system was slightly confused. That's the point. When was the last time I actually upgraded my gear? Let's have a look. Can I upgrade my outfit? No, not the outfit I'm currently using. Okay. Let's craft here as I can. As it does save.
Said, I think so too, but just means we get to see a little wiggle her bottom more.
That is very true. And if we think about it, that's pretty much the whole point of the game, isn't it, really? Let's make the ammo I have. Apparently I use less by using the workbench than if I was to use just Aloy itself, apparently. Yep, two weapons I'm not currently using. Right, let's activate this bad boy. So I can get here quicker. I see the little wiggle.
Said, yes, it is see a sexy bottom wiggle.
It certainly is. Oh, hello. Those invisible ones, they're a bugger. I feel like I have more difficulties with the invisible ones than I do with most other ones.
Cindy89 said, yes, they are.
They're fucking everywhere as well. And I can't make any of my bullets. Damn it. Damn it, Jenny. There we go. I think I got all the invisible ones. I don't know because they're invisible and I didn't see where they all went to. Oh, well, there's still the one there. There was one there. Ooh, I leveled up. Not bad at all. Right, let's carry on what I was actually originally doing in the first place. It's so easy to get distracted playing this game. Nope. Might as well pick up all the loot anyway, was I'm here. Yeah, I think I got everything now. Right, onwards we go. Just a shame I don't have any more ammo for that bad boy. Well, I've got a couple now. Oh, there we go. I managed to make some more at least. Let's get a little backside jiggling.
Cindy89 said, yes, it is easy to lose track of time.
Oh god, yeah, it's so easy to lose track of time. It's why I've got a clock underneath my main monitor now so I don't forget what the fucking time is. Because it's so easy to forget. Okay. How do I get up there? Yeah, fuck am I doing? But yeah, I think that's the games I prefer though, is games you can lose track of time. Games you just can so easily just going off the beaten track every 5 minutes. Those are the fun games to play. I'm hoping this Harry Potter one is going to be, you know, kind of a similar concept. I really do hope. Though I was on their website earlier on, and I was, not earlier on, yesterday, and I had my house was sorted. I found out what wand I'm supposed to have, and what my little glow in the thingy was as well. So that was certainly interesting.
Dated of losing track of time.
Yeah. That's why I have to have a little clock in front of me now, otherwise I will just continuously lose track of time. Even then, it still don't fucking work half the time.
89 said, "Do tell us what they said."
Oh, what my things were? Come here, you silly bugger. There we go.
Cindy 89 said, "Yes, sweetheart."
Do. Well, just load it up on my computer because I don't fucking remember. I think I'm on the right website. Well, my house was Slytherin. My wand was the fear word with a dragon core, 12-inch, and a planet flexibility. My Patronus was a nibbling cat. A cat, basically. So yeah, so that's what they said. Slytherin, cat, and Dragonwood. That's 12 inches with a bit of a flex to it. Yeah, so there you go. That's what mine said.
Cindy 89 said, "Yes, sweetheart, not bad."
Yeah, the trouble is, there's not really much to go by, is it? You know, can you say it's not bad? Can you say it's good? Can you say it's great? Not really. But yeah, I was watching a video on YouTube the other day, and they were saying about this website that you could find your wand, and he was comparing it to what the game would be like once it's out, and I was like, well, that's an interesting idea, actually, so I thought I'd give it a go. Oink, oink. That's what I got for dinner tonight, actually. A bit of oink, oink. Yeah, the persona was a bit of a weird one because it kept asking me questions, and as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, it was asking me a few obviously questions to do with the persona, and I was just answering them, but some of them conflicted one another's. So that kind of confused me a little bit. And as for dinner, I have lovely bacon and egg sandwiches for Dindins. Nothing too extravagant. But it will do.
Not as good as the sandwich Lewis did for Jay and Alex, the IDA bacon egg sausage sandwich with 5 layers of filling.
Yeah, mine one is going to have. If you pass browser, you will be locked into Singularity, and the open world will be unavailable for the duration of the quest. Okay, so yeah, so this definitely does seem to be the last quest. What's that? 11:40. Ideally, it's going to take a wee while to do this, I suspect. We'll see how we get along. But yeah, I'm gonna have a few slices of bacon and egg in mine, but no sausages available, unfortunately. So I won't be doing anything crazy like Lewis's sandwich, unfortunately.
Where are the others? Are we all here? Then let's begin. A tunnel. An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the lava, I thought it might be useful to come and go. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
These are the droids you're looking for.
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Cindy89 said, "Hey Jess, not crazy, haha, it's only had 16 bits of bacon, 5 eggs and 10 sausages to it. It could have been more than I did."
yeah, my sandwich is going to consist of 3 bits of bacon and 1 egg. That's what mine will be like.
There will be specters guarding it, and many more candidates for All right.
Feel kind of like disappointed now after hearing that, and actually, I feel like my sandwich is just not going to quite cut it now.
Errand, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need cover and fire.
Technically some rescuers. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. By hacking into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. Not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing.
Said,
Open up the channel to
why
beta.
so little
Audio
Adam
only.
has more than when we have work snack.
We hear you.
Just do.
You know what to do.
Don't have a lot. Plus, I'm saving some bacon for a certain young banana minion for later on if they wish to have some. But I got 2 packs. So, and I'm having 2 sandwiches. So, technically, I'm having 3 bits of bacon in one sandwich, 3 bits of bacon in the other sandwich, and 2 eggs split between the 2 as well. So, I'm not having just 1 sandwich. I'm having 2, but it's 3 bits of bacon and 1 egg per sandwich.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Cindy89 says, now big minimal sandwiches in one.
Yeah, but then I don't feel like it's as filling if I just have the 1 sandwich.
Time you're ready.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think I picked the wrong fucking arrows.
Cindy89 says, send me that double or triple or 3 times thing.
Now I'd need more bacon and stuff, wouldn't I, really? Come here. Oh shit, over exaggerated that bit, didn't I?
I think you're right.
I think I got him.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they weren't that easy to take down last time, but Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep it with me, though.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alpha and I are closing in on the regulator.
Said, yes, you would the best coming from a human Dustin that eats between 480 to 960 slices of bacon a month.
400. Yeah, I don't think even I could eat that amount of bacon if I tried. In most cases, I mean, I wouldn't say I eat a lot of bacon, but I wouldn't say I eat like not enough type scenario, if you know what I mean. Like, my bacon intake is definitely no way in the hundreds.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another one.
You can have a glider. They sell them in Argos.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
Sneak or fight? You choose.
Cindy89 said, each day only we have 16 or 32 rashes a day.
How's that a decent shot at this?
Better than any Oseram.
18 to 32 a day. Bloody hell. I think I probably have that in like maybe like several fucking months. I mean, I love me bacon. Who doesn't? But yeah, you can't go crazy because it's, you know, too much.
Any good loot?
A little. Tired yet?
Yep.
Really do love that fight.
Yeah! Clear those weeds.
89 said,
Yeesh.
he is
These
addicted
plants
to it.
are...
Yeah. Definitely does sound like he's addicted to bacon.
Live long, kill your enemies.
We can take this one, Aloy. Keep moving.
Oh, okay then.
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate stormbirds. But I guess that dead one's handy enough. Now, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fun old days.
More specters. I'll attack when you do.
Ah.
I think that's all of them.
Yep. There we go.
Let's push on.
What do you get?
Just some parts. Here, up this rock.
Nice little bit of lootish area, though, isn't it?
We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
Well, I'll try not to complain.
Cindy89 said, yes it is.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
As fast as we can. You alright?
Sort of.
Do 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 do. That's it. Just drop. Let go. There we go. Got there in the end.
Looks like the others have things under control.
You shoot like a new Taru, Aloy!
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
4.
More than we want to fight at once. That's for sure. Come on, up the slab.
Aloy, Alma and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
A moment as I try to figure out how the fuck to get up there.
Hopefully Tyler did their job. Now it's Big's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
What is that?
Transformers.
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
Now we can crank out machines to its heart's content.
Cindy89 said, there's yours.
You just know the developer, when they made this game, they instantly thought of Zoids when they made this and created some of these robots. I've got a little army of Zoids I'm going to be printing off shortly, and I've got some of these as well to print off as well.
Let's get to the launch title before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flew back to the cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
We'll find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The empowerment of this.
I thought he was going to say because he didn't get to tap that ass, but alright, fair enough. Climbing, yeah.
Big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through. So all the specters are fighting our machines.
Canada made it nice and easy. Steer when you want.
Cindy89 said, IMS Short J would smack that ass.
I think we all would. I think it would be a travesty if we didn't. Right in the bumhole. Not sure where it fucking landed. Oh, there you are.
Baldy are fighting another Spectre up there.
I think they can handle it.
Oh, damn it. It moved. Can't see it now. Ah, stop moving, you dumb shit.
Come on, let's cross over.
I don't want to cross over. I'm not ready to die yet. I have a feeling these Sentinels will kind of have like some of the better gear in the game, like materials, because they're like, you don't tend to see them until the end.
This way.
Big jump. I think we got through without being seen.
Famous last words.
You're right, I think.
And now to the left.
Cindy89 said, yes, they probably will.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now. The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
It's always the way that went up. Shit.
I grab it if you need it. Bottoms up.
Good work, everyone. Let's go.
Over here, Aloy!
Go on.
Ooh, piece of candy. Why does it always give me a big weapon after I've destroyed?
This is the way up.
Can I keep it? Looks like it. I've barely get to use any of these big weapons.
Look at all this scenic.
Wow, look at those big white balls. That's a lot of balls. Thankfully they're not blue balls, but they're big white balls. Oh, they like showing the big white balls, don't they?
Cindy89 said, that's just Kari Hedren.
Must be thinking of big white balls as well then. Okay, maybe grabbing her, saving her was a good idea then.
May Regala return peacefully to the sun.
Cindy89 says, Dante helped Tierney
At
to
least she
his
died on her
balls.
terms.
Oh, she's got a mouthful of balls, has she? No, it probably doesn't help then if that's the case.
That's cold. You sure you're not a Zeke?
Look,
Aloy, it's
big
been
balls.
intense, but Katalo got me to a network node. I'm trying to get in.
Keep at it. We're almost to the tower.
Are you though? I mean, the tower's way over there and you're here. I'd say you got a wee while before you get to the tower. Although I won't be grumbling picking up said items. Yo, another cutscene. Go my army of Zoids. Okay, that was pretty cool. Flungs the one up and the other one grabs him.
Ah, now we know who's been causing all the fuss. Tilda's little bastard.
Villains! Zenith inbound. Can we drop their shields, please?
I'm powering it up.
Stay still. This is pointless. You can't hurt us. Face it. You're worms that ooze through the cracks into our faces.
Villains?
One minute you want.
But I might just spare you if you give up Tilda. I think it's safe to say she's forfeited her share of our operation. Permanently. No? Nothing. Fine. All right, people. Light 'em up! Are we supposed to be scared?
No, you're supposed to throw it back and we play frisbees. Yeah, not so tough now, are you, without your shields? This is why you should never rely upon tech. Because if it ever fails, you're going to be fucked.
Preps the shuttle for launch. Then he'll be able to take Beta and Gaia into orbit and onto the Odyssey beyond our reach.
We gotta go through there?
Feed to see the most.
Then we'll carve a path. Ready?
Cindy89 says, very cool.
Yep. Should never rely upon things.
Get to the top and secure Gaia. I'll stop Gerard.
Cindy89 says, simple is best.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get to the top of the tower and free Beta.
We're okay. As long as all the hurries.
I'm almost into the network.
Just do the best you can.
Okay. Yeah. it's one thing to rely upon some things, but rely upon heavily on your shield is just not a clever idea, really, is it?
We got some unfinished business, little girl. I don't need a shield to take you out.
Trust me, you're gonna wish you had one.
Because I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh, shit.
I can't let him catch me.
Got that, didn't ya? Are you there? I'm on my way to help.
Exactly.
I'm taking you down. Take that.
You were saying?
I almost forgot what it was like to hurt.
Now we're having fun. Right.
Bit cowardly stabbing him in the back, but oh, he definitely got shafted. And he was taken from the rear as well.
Looks like the machine's inspectors have almost wiped each other out. What was that?
Aloy, Gerard just activated the self-destruct failsafe on the printing matrix. He's taking control of a number of systems.
Including the lift?
I'm afraid so. He's restricted its access to the top. You'll have to climb from there. I have to go. I almost have.
No! Aha. That was lucky.
Said, you just had Amy, Steph, Beth, Sam and Steven still spray their drinks.
Errand?
Oh,
Is everyone alright down there?
fuck a duck.
Mostly. We're cleaning up the last few specters.
What about the Zeniths?
Dead, I think.
Well, just a couple people sprayed their drink then.
Good work.
Yeah. Thanks. I guess only Tilda and Gerard were left then.
Aloy, you there? Listen, I got into the network, but only for a minute before I was shut out. I found a bunch of flight plans and trajectories, as if the Zeniths were planning to leave Earth.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I know, but there's more. The files I found have a lot of references to something called Nemesis. Whatever it is, the Zeniths are afraid of it.
Alva? Alva! What's going on here? Maybe Desmond can help her figure it out. She's...
Oh, actually, in saying that, I did see a purple thing there. But for some reason, I can't seem to jump to that bit. There we go. Now I have to wait for an hour and a half for the lift to come back down. Ah, 4 hours later and I've finally do it. I thought I was lucky then when I kind of managed to jump onto that before the lift went down too far, and yep, it don't seems to be the case. Third time's a charm. Oh, I just realised where my mistake was. I was supposed to penetrate that and pull it towards me. I'm assuming I keep going oop.
Cindy89 says, we all like getting a good penetration.
Yes. I hear some people like to go to good penetration than others.
Cindy89 says, it essay daily must do.
That it is. Ah, there we go. Ah.
Are you okay? Look, I know you've been through a lot, but you have to help me access the Zenith network. I need to see their files. Anything you find the witnesses. Okay. Over there.
I still prefer our Aloy than that beta Aloy.
Take advantage of. Yes, no.
Yeah, definitely the long hair looks so much more better, doesn't it?
I see you've been busy.
Nemesis. What is it?
It is us. The minds of Farzina. Or failed copies of them. Back on Sirius, some of my peers weren't satisfied with physical. They wanted digital transcendence. A way to upload their minds into any form, organic or mechanical.
Says, she is a
Nemesis was a
smoking
failed
hot with
experiment.
long hair, not so much with short.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
An immense database of our memories and emotions.
Definitely looks so much better with the. I mean, between the two, yeah, Aloy's definitely 100%, hands down, the best. And the long hair suits the character and the face so much more better.
It had everything it needed from our memories. Security protocol, system status, override codes. It hacked everything. Hid us. Then it took over our printing facilities, allowing it to gain any machine form it needed to wipe us out. But why? Imagine being trapped alone for decades with only the twisted echoes of megalomaniacs for company. It hates us for abandoning it to that reason. And now that it's free, anything restricts, including denying us a safe harbor on Earth.
Extinction signal that works. You didn't send it. Nemesis did.
And when that failed, it launched from Sirius to finish the job itself. Which is why we must flee to a random planet circling a random star somewhere it can never find us.
With Gaia. So you can build yourself a new world.
That's the plan. Even more. Earth is finished. Maybe. Nemesis will scour the light to deny its creators a viable home. But Elizabeth's dream won't die. You'll go with me to the stars. And with Gaia, we'll create a new world. Together. Where that monstrosity will never find us.
What? No.
I loved Elizabeth. More than you could ever know. And I'd rather stay than to die with the rest of humanity. A mistake I have regretted for 1,000 years. Now she stands before me again. Not some inferior copy, but the best possible self.
I mean, that's a bit fucking harsh, calling Beta an inferior copy. They just had a different upbringing. One was treated like a normal person, one was treated like a fucking slave. Can't call her inferior, they just didn't have the same kind of options.
Your shield is gone.
Spectre Prime, to me.
Take cover! Get to the door!
Aloy, you can't win.
No!
I've heard that before.
Ask yourself why you're holding back.
Before I can do some damage.
Shit.
Blast off!
Oh, bollocks, I need to reload again.
I do not wish to warn you.
Elemental ammo is making a dent in those gold plates.
That's what she said.
I will finish this.
That's what she said.
Is this really what you want?
That's what she said.
Gold plates are vulnerable to elemental ammo.
I know, that's why I'm shooting them.
Cindy 89 said, "No, you one tear Rory will end this if she wrong."
A few more hits.
A few more hits. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, there you go. She just destroyed herself. Ah, there we go. Because bad guys never actually think of things ahead of time. So is she actually dead then? I would assume she'd still be alive, but just ejected out that point.
And she told me about Nemesis.
So you've known all along.
From humans, yes. Along with data on how to circumvent the Zenith shields. Everything I did to create the Rebel Army was based on that knowledge. To reach this place, this moment.
Can you just tell me?
You're the last person to act sensibly in the face of impossible odds. When I learned Nemesis from Hades, I saw the pieces on the board and how to play them. And in that same moment, I knew that the only way to win. The duel interfered and attempt to save the Tenakth. I was correct. Too correct. You knew what war was, what brought men to friendship. The end result is the same. But now it's time for you to leave this dull planet behind. To seize the Odyssey and the power database.
Cindy
And begin
89
a new chapter in
said,
your pursuit of
"I
knowledge.
would have
One
thought
with
the
infinite
same as her
possibilities.
health bar was still quite
You
full."
begin through survival.
Yeah, I mean, I could see the health bar through the being machine that she was controlling was damaged, but I thought she would still be okay inside of it. But clearly she's dead as well, by the looks of it. Maybe. Could be always one of those plot twist things, couldn't it?
Perhaps Tyr didn't have a defined threat. Nemesis can't be stopped. It destroyed a highly advanced Zenith colony in a matter of hours. What hope does this primitive tribe of Earth have?
We have forks.
Wouldn't be abandoning Earth.
We'll
You'd be sailing
poke
the
it.
sea for a new world. Just as there is a day. It's the choice she made. The sacrifice of all that is. If she were here in your place, she would always share.
No, I don't think she would. Mm.
She looks okay.
She looks victorious.
She looks gorgeous.
As always.
We did it.
Hey, where's she going?
So you say that, but I was thinking just facial hair and haircuts. You know, they don't obviously have electricity per se, but they're all very well clean, maintained, shaved legs, shaved armpits. But yeah, you would kind of think, you know, that they would just be more hairier, but they're not. It's weird. Yeah, look over there. And that, oh, big blue balls. Well, they're white balls with a blueness. But that would be the story of Horizon Forbidden West then.
There's another battle ahead, Elizabeth. Very different than what you thought. It's not about the distant hope of creating a new world.
Cindy's
It's about
89
preserving what we have.
said, Beth just sprayed her meatballs
My
with
friends have a new
seafood.
mission. To
Hmm.
spread the word.
But that technically means Steven got teabagged in a sense then.
Take it in stride. I think it's because
Probably not.
people always know what I've only just started to understand. The people of this world have the strength to fight any battle. The ingenuity to solve any problem. Courage to overcome any obstacle. And resilience to rise after any setback. As for me, I can't say enough, friend. What lies ahead will be harder than anything we've faced before. But I know I can put the fear aside. Because for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm not alone.
Does that technically make them twins?
Cindy's 89 said, yeah.
Yeah, I would have said so too. Definitely would make them twins, but just twins that share the same memory. Right, that's basically it then, isn't it? Congratulations on defeating the Far Zenith threat. You are now free to continue exploring and complete any unfinished quests and activities. Thank you for playing the Horizon team. No, thank you for making an excellent game. Not sure what those things in the middle of the screen going off. The bass and all that lot. Okay. Right then, let's go into the save place and then, oh yeah, I suppose everyone's gone, aren't they? It's just me and her left. Right, let's go to save it then, and that will be the end of the stream for this evening. However, I'm going to continue playing, but you won't get to see that because I've had enough of all of you. Plus, I'm hungry, so I'm going to go and get some din-dins. Fire. Fire good. Right then. Alrighty then.
Cindy's 89 said, "Okay, sweetheart, thank you for entertaining us all. Enjoy your bacon egg sandwiches."
Well, I'm not going to now after hearing what bloody Lewis's has for his. Mine going to be kind of like a bit crap in comparison. But yes, I will be enjoying my my sandwiches. I shall do them as soon as I've stopped bugging about. See, even now I could just stop because I'm going to come back. But nope, I'm still bugging about, don't I? Right, let's pause that there then. And I shall bid you all adieu. And I shall see you next time. Thankfully, for the first time in a few weeks, we've actually had no issues with the stream whatsoever. So that's great. We managed to get to 3 hours and 34 minutes with no interruptions. Great. Yeah, had a couple of little notifications come up on the PlayStation 5 itself, saying about the LAN cable connected and disconnected, but that didn't seem to affect, you know, anything internet-wise, mostly because I'm playing a game that's technically offline. But yeah, the stream was being perfect. Over 3.5 hours, no issues, no disconnections, no errors, no nothing. Yeah, so I'm certainly happy on that one. But yeah. Good little stream today. Very good stream. Right then, thanks for joining. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did compared to last week. And let's, fingers crossed, it continues the way it is. Upwards and onwards, as they say. Right, so, thanks everyone for joining in. I'll see you all again soon. And, yeah. All right then. Bye.
Cindy's 89 said, "Yes, we all enjoyed ourselves."
Yeah, I'm just about to go then. Stop it. But yeah, that's great that you enjoyed yourselves then. All right. Bye-bye.
Said, "Bye bye."
Bye. Right. See you guys. See ya.